free, so I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. Ain't nothing free, so I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. Ain't nothing free, so I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. I gotta get. Ain't nothing free, so I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. Hey, let me elaborate. Y'all niggas trying fake. I've been out here getting cake. It been a process to get my money straight. I remember them broke days when I ain't thought they could control. I just kept that hammer, homie, nigga, knock out your soul. If you ain't got my money on time, you better cash out. If you do that bad business, homie, don't even give me that. I've been staying out the way cause I ain't doing no dead time. Cause I ain't got time for you, little homie, I'm getting mine. Coolest nigga in the world, but don't try to test me. I won't never lead you astray, that's why the Lord bless me. I need no attention, I just keep the extension. That was me against the world, so I'm feeling like Pop. Chasing all his hundreds like I'm Zeke, but I'm from the block. Monetize the flow, just follow the formula. If you ain't trying to get that bread, then I'm ignoring ya. I'm looking for a way out, cause I'm trying to go global. These niggas ain't on they hustle, they ain't even mobile. These niggas ain't no soldier, that's what a nigga told ya. Elias Cash, nigga, ain't nothing free. So you know how it is when you be coming to DC. Hey, ain't nothing free, so I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. I gotta get. Ain't nothing free, so I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. I gotta get.
The realest in the DMV. Let me.
Salute, brothers. My bad, I did better this time. I'm only a few minutes late. 8 minutes late instead of hours. As always, these stories I tell y'all are experiences that I've had throughout my life. But looking at the climate, seeing how your man MTR just got clapped up, I think I'm gonna go ahead and just start adding a little something extra. These are coming from my imagination. That's where these stories come from. Yeah. Now, fuck you, go prove it. Anyway, damn, yeah. Just be honest with you, that's all curse. Title of this story is What Happened a Little Bit. So, let me explain. It was the early 2000s, and your boy was just coming into his own. He was back during the time where everybody was making like strip club music, hella strip club. The T-Pains, I'm in love with a stripper. Them days, right? And ever since my bachelor party, because I got married young as fuck, for real. I had a small obsession with the strip club because I'm like, I'm about to go here and see a bunch of naked bitches shake their ass, do their thing, woo, and I'm gonna have me some fun. Remember that one scene on Predator, man? I'm gonna have me some fun. Anyway, I'm living in the city at this point in time, and I'm uptown Northwest DC. You know, it was a weird place to live at that point in time because it's like one side of the street would be sunshine of roses, but you go across the street and there's people pissing on themselves and crack whores and smoke shit. You know, just a lot of depravity, all on the same block. I remember one time I saw a motherfucker outside proving their garden. They were Caucasian, European. They were high as hell, but they were proving their fucking garden like 3 in the morning. I was looking at him like, what the fuck? But you cross the other side of the street, motherfuckers doing hand-to-hand transactions and some more shit. So it was a really weird time. Um, anyway, I decide, all right, bet. It's like either Thursday or Friday. I ain't got shit else better to do. Let me get off work. I'm gonna walk up here to this little club. Can't remember the name of the joint, but it was right there in Northwest, right downtown. And I walk in. It's my kind of environment, you know. It's looking like more so I come from, real, real. You got motherfuckers in there smoking cigarettes, and it's kind of grimy in that joint. This wasn't like the A1 strip club. This was like the bullet wound, the knife wound strip club around this bitch. And yeah, some pretty decent entertainment in there. You know what I mean? It was some really extra voluptuous women that were in that joint doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? And they were making nice sums of money, especially on the Friday. All the construction workers getting paid, getting all work, me included, and going up in the jump. I wasn't making it rain on the bitch, but I was damn sure I slide $1 to every now and then. I had a $50 cap, $1, $2, $3 for, and grab a bed because I ain't trying to get twisted. I only live maybe 30 minutes away, but that in town traffic be real. You feel me? That in town traffic, like really real. Go 13 blocks in the city is like 12 country miles sometimes. Man. So I'm right at my cap. I'm about to get the fuck out there. And you know when you can feel somebody looking at you. You just got that innate feeling that somebody is like they looking at you. So you turn and look to see who the fuck looking at you. It's this little light skinned Joan named Lil Bit. Yeah, I got her name. See, Lil Bit had been working in that environment for a short amount of time. Apparently, what she talking about. And Lil Bit, apparently, it was just something about it. Just something about it. Lil Bit was interested in it, so she was biting. And she walked up to your boy, asked me if I want to dance. I'm like, yeah, sure, cool. Now, I broke my golden rule. I went over my cap, but not by much. $50 a month looked like a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? That would back then. That would have been like 3 hours of work for me. So yeah, I was willing to park that little 3 hours of work. It wasn't about nothing. There wasn't no VIP or nothing like that. That little hole in the wall. But I wouldn't have had the bread to perform that in no way back then. So I was still young, just coming into myself, just coming to this whole manhood thing, and I'm still trying to figure shit out. And I'm begging for overtime. I'm going through my apprenticeship, just beginning it, all that shit. But little bit hits me with the puppy dog eyes, right? And it kind of caught me off guard because all the other bras in there had more of a predatory look in their eyes. Hers was like innocent, dog. Like I'm here, and I know I ain't supposed to be here, but I'm here. Slender jump, thick in all the right places. You know, so the fat was where it was supposed to be. Collarbone, like the average broad, if you would have seen her on the street, you would have hollered at her. And if you did so happen to get the chance to, you might have wiped the jump. You know what I mean? One of them good old girl next door, down home kind of cuties. But here she is in the denim iniquity and shit, shaking her ass for cash. And whenever she wasn't quite making enough, she had to start taking articles of clothing off. That's just the business, you feel me? So that little bit is sitting in front of me now. Asked me if I want to dance. I said, like, fuck it, sure. So he's like, get up, because I'm at the bar. Come over here with me. I sit in a little booth. She give me her little dance. And I tip her like a 5 or a 10 or something slight. And old girl was like, thank you. But it was like this, not like the normal stripper thank you, the hollow thank you, the thank you so much. Appreciate it. And then they move on to the next one. She was like on some genuine thank you. You could hear it in her voice. I was about ready to leave that bitch for real, for real. So I saw her little yellow ass come through. I say, fuck it, let me give one more bid and just like really sit back and peep this bro. Cause I've always been the person that analyzes my surroundings and I want to know what the fuck going on. You know, most communication is 90% nonverbal because this bro got me looking at everything different here now. What the fuck going on with this shit? But I'm still a really young man and I can't verbalize it. I just know something ain't quite right. Like you almost got this light around you, this aura of still innocence, but you're in the house of ill repute at the same time. Anyway, I have another beer. Old girl finishes her set on stage and comes right back to where I'm at, sits down and says, "Oh, my bad, excuse me." Gets up, goes back in the back, grabs her blanket. They would put a blanket on them. The AC was running. AC was slumping at that joint. I ain't gonna lie to you. The AC was like on point. That shit was crisp, crisp as motherfucker. So whenever they weren't dancing, they wrap up in that blanket. Fucking, we start chopping it up. And this is when I really first started learning about the game and how everything go. Cause keep in mind, like most of y'all, I wasn't raised on no motherfucker daddy. My mother made sure to keep my uncles, older cousins the fuck away. That way I wouldn't absorb any real information. The way she could try to move and maneuver me at her will and at her leisure. You know what I mean? So it's when I started learning about the game. Not just the game of life, but the game, the real game, as some of the P's would say. Craziest part is, well, maybe not so crazy, but like most, or like a lot of us, it was a bitch that put us on to the game or their variation of it. It wasn't the true game. It was a bastardized version, one that they could comprehend, digest, and understand. So it's just me and Lil Bit in this booth. And Lil Bit goes over after some time of talking, finding out who she is, what she got going on, why you get dancing. She ain't hit me with the, I'm in school or no shit like that. She was like, shit, I got a kid. I'm trying to make sure they straight because their father ain't, he's deceased in a nutshell. And I'm like, damn, that's messed up at this juncture. I got kids. I just came here for a good time, not a long time, just to see what I could see and skedaddle back to the homestead real fast. Oh, girl starts breaking down, right? And these ain't fake tears. I can spot a bitch when she crying fake tears, cause half the time she be wiping her eyes and no shit be coming out. Long story short, apparently I look like her baby daddy. her deceased baby daddy. So after she get that out, she run to the back. It was like the sweetest thing ever. Like, oh my God. It's back when I still had a heart or whatever. I said, oh my God, this is heart wrenching. God damn. She runs in the back, gets herself together, and comes back out with her homegirl. Now, I just seen the homegirl dancing because I peeped both of them when they both came in. Lil Bit is slender, light bright, high yellow, red bone. The homegirl is a more of a cinnamon complexion. This is back before bitches were down there all them wild ass well, all the wild ass colors they do today. She has an orange fucking long aerial fucking wig, bro. Thicker than motherfucking cold grits mixed with K-roll syrup. So I'm looking at her and I'm looking at the friend and I'm like, damn, in a perfect world I had both of you bras, but my game wasn't up to that level because I was still naive as a motherfucker and unexperienced. So I couldn't quite negotiate probably. That's a good word for it, or maneuver that situation properly. So now it's me in the middle, a little bit on one side, the friend on the other. In fact, let's just call, for sake of reference, let's just call the friend Cinnamon. So a little bit on my right, Cinnamon on my left, and both these bras are leaning their head on my shoulder, or shoulders, forgive me. Cinnamon was Lil Bit's baby daddy. And so my whole presence has really disturbed their whole workflow. I got these two stripping ass hoes like really digging on a nigga, feeling on a nigga. They ain't even asking for money. They just give me lap dances just to give me lap dances. They ain't trying to get another dollar about me for real, for real. They trying to see how I'm gonna react and what I'm gonna do. Now, the older me would have known how to twerk that situation to more than my benefit. The younger me was just excited as fuck that I got Ebony and Ivory over this motherfucker, uh, all hugged up and booed up on me. Here's the downside. Every action is an equal and opposite reaction, right? Some of the cats that were in the joint with me, some my age, some much older, didn't like the fact your boy was receiving all that love and affection over there in the booth tucked away in the corner, you know. And unlike them, I wasn't there to buy no pussy. I was just there to see something real fast, entertain myself. You dig? Because to me, it's always, my mom said it's always business, just pussy. It's nothing to fight over, sir. There's plenty of it out here. Why get mad? Why argue? Why the war start over this? You know what I'm saying? In the story of Troy, the whole city burned over some pussy. And also a man being enraged because he was insulted by another man. His ego got involved. Why let your ego get involved with something so slight? It should come stand on every fucking mob. But that's just my view. But as these dudes get upset because they are wanting to see their dancer twerk up on them, work up on them, they over there all snuggled up with me and shit. One dude gets up, hollers a little bit, yeah, man. He has a little money in his hand, flashing us a little $20 bill, waving it out like, yeah. I'm like, come here, bitch. Come on, time for a dance. Now, mind you, I'd already seen her dance with this dude like 5 times. He tipped her like maybe $4 in ones each time. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't about to have no bid to whoop this nigga because I'm like, I still got bills and some more shit. I got responsibilities, you know, things to take care of at home type shit. So Old girl does her thing over there in the corner with him. Comes right back. He sits down right beside me, blanket wrapped around her, grabs the blanket, wraps around her, and head back on shoulder. Now, this took this whole, from the time I walked in up until all this occurred, probably about an hour and a half. So, about an hour and a half. So I'm talking to her. Ultimately, I get her number. The friend slides me her number. So now I got Lil Bit and Cinnamon's number. I'm like, I don't know what to do with this shit. Because I don't have the vocabulary to make my wildest dreams occur. You know what I'm saying? All I can do is play the strong, not silent, but, you know, I'm just here talking. His personality is strong as a bitch with these bras. Ultimately, I'm thinking I accomplished my goal. I got the numbers. I'll just holler at him later on. Woo. Long story short, get laid off out of work for a little while. When I go back, maybe like a month later, the project slowed down. Then the safety guy kept shutting the project down. Like somebody did his wife dirty or something. And they didn't like it. But long story short, so that fucked my money up. So it was a while before I went back to the jump. Fast forward, time comes and day comes where I decide to take my ass back to that one particular hole in the wall ass club. And I walk in, I'm expecting to see, I ain't no regular at that motherfucker, but I'm expecting to see some of the same faces. And I do, I see one or two, but it's a whole nother roster of bras. So I had my little bed, just like I did before the first time this after work. I'm thinking to myself, this gonna be like, my little hangout spot whenever I need to woosah type shit or need to release and get the fuck away from the current wife. Entertain myself. This is gonna be my entertainment type shit. Maybe I can bring the homies here one day. This, that, and the blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it didn't work like that. It didn't work out like that. So I'm in there seated at the bar. I'm looking around. It's around the same time that Lil Bit came to that joint before. I had talked to her in a minute. We'd had some phone conversations, you know what I'm saying? Just conversations. Hadn't gone to the house, hadn't wrecked the joint, nothing. And then she just stopped talking. I'm thinking to myself, well, shit, I just catch the bitch at work. Big deal. It's nothing. It's nothing. I was wrong. I was wrong. Takes a strong man to admit when he's wrong, but most people, or any person, a strong person, especially the men when they wrong. Man, it's yeah. Definitely. I see the friend, and it's almost like she was playing the game of cat and mouse, avoid me with her eyes, but she still would make eye contact and look away. Long story short, a little bit wasn't coming back up in there no more. It's a little bit. Apparently got Prego. She got her new baby daddy. And she was off work for a little while. So I said, cool. That's what's up. Good for a little bit. So that means, damn, that's two kids. Bet. Fast forward about a year later. About a year later, bro, I went back up in the jump. So I was never into the strip club extremely heavy, even though there was all the promotion in the world for that. I go up in the club and I see the friend. I don't see Little Bit. I'm like, damn. So, bitch, you still working here, but where's Little Bit? She informed me that Little Bit's pimp had deleted her, straight removed her up out of here. Cause or it was some money they got missing. Who was the pimp that did this heinous fucking thing? The same nigga that was waving that $20 fucking bill. I was like, the fuck? Now, if it was a if it was a big Keisha, I could I could see him going to blows with this bitch, right? But this wasn't no big Keisha. You feel me? This was a little meek ass, petite ass fucking bra, Slim. And it made I was just left stuck. Like, eh, I ain't know what the fuck to say. Chalk it up to another lost young lady in the city. You know what I mean? Started out one way and then everything ended another. But oh boy, beat the broad to death, knifed her up. That's the way that ended. And I just kind of turned around and walked out the gym. Like, now, keep in mind, she wasn't never nobody I knew or nothing hella special to me. I just didn't. Well, I wasn't expecting that. You know, I wasn't. No, I also didn't. I wasn't aware that strippers don't stay long in one location. But yet again, I was young. I ain't know shit. But to hear that she had been dispatched in such a manner disturbed me. I'm not gonna lie about that. So, well, doing having conversations with old girl let me know that everything I needed to about her background. Wasn't no daddy in the house. Mama was on some bullshit. Put her ass the fuck out. She's out there in the streets. Ended up getting preggo in order to take care of the kid. She started stripping. Got a little Section 8 apartment. Was working with that for a little while. You know what I mean? Baby daddy out there trying to be a dope boy. Gets his head bust open. So now she's at work, single mother, no help, no support. Now she really out here shaking that ass trying to put food on the table type shit. Aligns with the wrong one and then gets removed from this place. Her mistakes and her lifestyle, that Keisha lifestyle, cost Lil Bit her life. I can say all that now. It's just that simple. That Keisha lifestyle cost Lil Bit her life. But strangely enough, when Keisha and them hear those kinds of stories, they play it off as though that shit can't happen to them. And it be their sisters, their cousins, their girlfriends that this kind of shit happens to. You get with the wrong motherfucker that's more than willing to put hands and feet on you, plus some cold still up in your ass or some hot still up in your ass. And for them, they consider that kind of shit thrilling. It's a thrill if I survive it. But it's never a question of, well, bitch, what if you don't? You know what I mean? They rather play that game with their life that lets you know where they are. Mentally, they assume that, yeah, it happened to that bitch, but not me. Well, little bit's a testament that, bitch, it can happen to you. It can. Life can happen to your ass, man. When AC mentioned that just leave them alone, I totally get and understand or overstand as to why. Because the path that they're on is so fucking self-destructive that in the process they will destroy you. Yet again, it's taking your whole life to become who you become. Get around the wrong bitch for too long. You feel me? They'll drag you down into the mob with them, man. As sweet as a young lady as she may have been, even though she was out there exposing herself for money, um, she just got involved in the wrong lifestyle with the wrong people. Now, if she didn't, maybe she'd still be here, breathing all this good old white American man and America's oxygen. You know, maybe she would have been putting that same kid through college. Maybe. Or maybe she would have continued the same destructive path up until she was too old and got kicked out the game, bro. I don't condone what old boy did, but also didn't condone her out there stripping. You know what I'm saying? Busting it open for whoever had enough dollars to get her to do so. There's a lot of lessons we learn here in America and in life, bro. And considering the fact that we still here drawing in air and we alive and we made it, we survived it. It's amazing. In this story, Lil Bit ain't surviving. She became a part of that list of casualties. I ain't thought about that girl or her face or her name or none of that in years. But doing these stories is forcing me to reflect back on my past, bro. And it's wild as shit. But I will say this: not all my stories will have sad or bad endings, but a lot of them do. A lot of them do. When you're ripping and running the streets and you coming into contact with people, you have no idea how their story's gonna end, bro. None. Well, also what I found from working in the war zone contracting, it's always the evil motherfuckers that make it, and the good people are the first to go. I never fucking really understood that part. It's, I never got that, bro. It's always the most evil motherfuckers that make it to the end of the credits. But the truly good people are the ones that get taken up out of here. Hmm. When my time comes, that's one question I am gonna ask when I transition. Why the fuck are the rules set like this? Because I have no clue. I need somebody to help me make sense of it. But another story, another night, another experience. Now that I've honored my promise, we can start talking about all the financial shit, the trust, the holding companies, the so on and so forth. How to increase more profit and more profit margin for you and your businesses. More of the consultant stuff that's really going to help brothers elevate and push forward. I know none of the normals regulars came through tonight because it is what it is. Probably no notifications got sent out already. Like this nigga, he ain't showing up. He ain't showing up. He said he was all these other times. He ain't showing up. I catch it. But I appreciate y'all brothers. Salute the Gunmetal guys. Salute to No News Podcast. Salute to D. Salute to Spoon. My bad, homie. I think I rolled over on my phone because I go to sleep and wake up to this shit. I think I rolled over my phone and blocked your comments, bro. So as soon as you can, drop one and let me know, or somebody tell me how I can reverse that shit. That's my homie right there. Um, Salute to Tevin King, man. Anyway, I ain't gonna hold y'all no more. It's like 11:30. About to take these ribs off the grill and sit back and chill and get ready to go to sleep and wake up and do it again in the morning. Go get this bread. But I will be offering classes real soon on this appliance thing. Hopefully my man No News can he can vouch for me after he get going. Add another line of income. That's what I want. That's what ultimately what I want is to help brothers get out here that are already working in the blue collar trades get out here and like really start making more money because it's easy for a motherfucker to talk about what they could do and what they want to do and what they gonna do. Nah, one of the well, how shit should be. I'm gonna try to put some paper in your pocket, man. Because if I can put some paper in your pocket, then that proves exactly where the fuck I'm coming from. One of the best ways to test people is with money and pussy. That's what I've learned in 41 years. If I do right by you with the money, you ain't gotta worry about me trying to take your pussy, pimp. That ain't my focus. I want my brothers to be successful. And if you're already out here working in the trades, here, shit, add this other skill set on and go out there and get you some more. Because at the end of the day, it don't hurt me. If I like the Dame Dash mindset. If I got 10 rich friends, then damn it, all I need is 100,000 off. All 10 of y'all for me to be back on top if I go down. But I'll leave it at that. Y'all brothers be easy. I'm gonna holler at y'all. The next podcast is probably gonna be just some good game that way you can start structuring your finances properly. So you gonna need a pen and a pad for that one. Yeah, most certainly. You gonna need a pen and a pad for that one, pimp. For those of you who want child support, especially, bro, you definitely want to tune the fuck in the way you can structure your shit right. Because if you paying you determine how much your salary is. So then you also determine how much child support gonna be getting from you on paper at least. But that's a whole nother story. We're talking the background, y'all. Y'all brothers be easy, be safe, enjoy your weekend. Oh shit, we got one big Sunday. Yeah. Enjoy your weekend, man. Come holler at us on the main channel. We'll be up. Peace.